Your Excellencies, colleagues, partners and friends, 2022 will remain in our minds and go down in history in the same dark colors as 1940 or 1939. Events in Europe once again remind us to the genocide events in Bosnia in 1992-95. It gives me no pleasure to start my address with such an introduction on the eve of Christmas and awaiting the new year 2023. I don't think any of us ever believed that we would be faced with the horrors of the most cruel, wild war of our lifetime. Unfortunately, what is happening affects our hearts and minds, both as individuals and as an institution. It is understandable that these events have affected every National Library of Latvia member of staff and the institution as whole. On a more harmonious note, I would like to thank my colleagues at the library and all our cooperation partners for providing joint support and assistance to Ukraine and to Ukrainians in Latvia. Straight away from 24th February, we started collecting personal donations, material support, and also providing shelter. That's as individuals. Collectively, much was done in our professional sphere. The library carried out a series of activities aimed at the needs of the refugees, down to such details as an audio guide in Ukrainian and assistance in learning the Latvian language. We contacted our colleagues in Ukraine, in Kyiv, Kharkiv, Lviv, Odessa, Chernihiv, to find out what their devastated libraries and other cultural heritage institutions needed the most. We held the theoretical seminars and consultations in Riga and further afield. But we are also pleased that we managed to procure and send real technical assistance with the help of the Z.LV donation portal and also the involvement of private companies. We managed to collect more than 20,000 euros to prepare 3 loads of packing and protection materials for preserving Ukrainian cultural treasures. I think it was very important that together with our Lithuanian, Estonian and Polish colleagues, we managed to influence public opinion within European professional organizations, which at first were in no hurry to condemn Russia's violence. An extremely important role was played by very close cooperation with the Embassy of Ukraine in Latvia and Ambassador Alexander Mishchenko personally. Slava Ukraine! Geroyam Slava! 2020 has also affected us all in similar ways. It started with the relaxation of the impact of COVID-19, and we resumed the provision of face-to-face services and public events. Several large-scale exhibitions were opened, larger forums were held. Nevertheless, the energy crisis and inflation made it necessary to resort to austerity measures, abandoning a number of projects, rearranging opening hours, preparing solutions and calculations for submission to the Ministry of culture. But I am pleased that library staff treated these steps with understanding. And we succeeded. We have reduced costs, including for energy resources by 30%. The government has also found ways to offset some of our increased outlay. I am proud of my colleagues who have ensured that the National Library has been able to work normally in a completely abnormal situation. Looking at reports, decisions, development projects, as well as recognition from external bodies, both formally and informally, we understand that we have worked as if neither the world nor Latvia were presenting such huge obstacles. In addition, this year a number of experienced employees took retirement. Some decided to test their skills in other jobs, and others were absent for a long period. But that didn't stop us from continuing to move forward, because our people have excellent competence, a sense of responsibility, and team spirit. Many thanks to all of them. At this point, I want to thank everyone we consider our extended family, our readers on site and online, our partners and customers, starting with the President's Chancellery, the Ministry of Culture and other ministries that have supported us and brought various events to library. That includes many embassies accredited in Latvia and Latvia's embassies abroad. To our friends, starting with the Latvian National Library Foundation, to the institutions located in our building, and last but not least, the institutions that serve us. I would like to wish everyone a peaceful and joyful Christmas and to look forward to 2023 with hope. May it bring peace and reduce our uncertainty about the future.